Hey everyone! Today I'm sharing a new homemade orchid fertilizer method that I've been testing. It helps orchids recover faster, grow strong roots, and bloom more consistently throughout the year. Let's get started. First, we'll gently mist the plant with clean water. This helps open up the stomata. Those are the tiny pores on the leaves that allow the plant to breathe and absorb moisture. When the stomata are open, the plant is more ready to take in nutrients from the fertilizer we'll apply next. Think of it like prepping the skin before applying skincare. It just works better that way. So remember, spray evenly, calmly. Don't rush or overdo it. Next, we're going to prepare some fresh Katuk leaves. These leaves are rich in natural minerals like calcium, iron, magnesium, and especially vitamin C, which is great for boosting the plant's natural immunity. What's really helpful about Katuk is that it contains plant-based compounds that can help orchids recover from stress. Go ahead and place them into the blender. We're blending to break down the leaf fibers and release all the beneficial nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and chlorophyll into a liquid form. Pour 500 milliliters of water. Now, carefully pour the blended Katuk mixture through a fine mesh strainer or cheesecloth to filter out the solid residue. Prepare a small amount of charcoal. Charcoal plays a key role in orchid care. It helps absorb excess moisture, balances pH, prevents bacterial growth, and improves airflow around the roots. Break it into medium-sized pieces, about the size of your thumb, and rinse them thoroughly with clean water to remove any dust or ash. Filter the solution through rails. So, in this step, we're going to use a natural solution made from Katuk and charcoal to gently wipe the leaves of our orchid. This might sound simple, but it's actually one of the most underrated techniques in orchid care. Katuk, also known as Sauropus androgynous, is packed with essential minerals like calcium, phosphorus, and chlorophyll. These nutrients play a direct role in stimulating chloroplast activity, so your orchid can photosynthesize better, even when it's recovering from stress. Charcoal, on the other hand, works like a natural purifier. It has excellent antibacterial properties, and when applied in diluted form, it helps cleanse the surface of the leaf while preventing the spread of fungi or pests like red mites or aphids. When we wipe the upper side of the leaf, what we're really doing is helping the plant open up its stomata, those tiny pores that are responsible for gas exchange. This boosts the plant's ability to absorb CO and release oxygen, which is critical for energy production and healthy growth. And because this solution is 100% natural, it also acts like a mild insect repellent. The scent and surface residue can discourage pests from returning. Next, we're going to pour the Katuk and charcoal solution into a misting bottle. This method is honestly perfect for people who are super busy but still want to keep their orchids healthy and thriving. A light misting like this helps the plant absorb nutrients through both the leaves and the aerial roots. It also increases humidity around the plant, which orchids really love, especially in dry indoor environments. Orchids don't just take in nutrients through the roots. They also absorb a surprising amount through their leaves, especially when the stomata are open. Misting gives the plant a soft, even layer of moisture that doesn't overwhelm it. It's kind of like feeding and hydrating at the same time, in the gentlest way possible. If your orchid is already blooming or forming buds, it's best to avoid spraying directly on the flowers or flower spikes. Focus on the leaves and roots. A once-a-week mist is plenty. It keeps the plant refreshed without oversaturating it. Too much moisture, especially on blooms, can actually shorten the life of the flowers or cause spotting. This technique also helps mimic the orchid's natural environment. Alright, now let's move on to the next step. We're going to soak the orchid roots thoroughly using the Katuk and charcoal solution. This step is really important because it helps the roots absorb all the nutrients in a deep and even way. You want to pour enough solution until the roots are fully drenched. Make sure everything gets wet, not just a splash. Katuk contains natural chlorophyll, calcium, and iron, all of which play key roles in rebuilding cell walls, stimulating new root growth, and supporting overall recovery for weak or damaged orchids. It's especially good for plants coming out of stress, or those that have been recently repotted or cut back. You can do this deep soak about 3 times every 2 weeks, so it's frequent enough to nourish the plant, but not so much that it stresses the roots. Let's use a soft cloth to gently dry the plant, especially around the root area, stem, and the underside of the leaves. We're not scrubbing or rubbing the plant here, just lightly dabbing and patting it dry. A soft microfiber cloth or cotton pad works best. This helps remove surface water without harming the delicate leaf, tissue, or disturbing the new root tips that might just be starting to grow. Also, drying it like this helps the plant adjust better. After soaking the roots for 20 minutes, we'll take the plant out and let the roots drain thoroughly. This step is super important because while the roots need time to absorb nutrients and moisture, they also need to breathe. "28 days later, let's take a look at the leaves. You can see that fresh, vibrant green color all over the plant. The leaves look healthy, full of life, and have that nice glossy surface, which shows they're well hydrated and receiving the nutrients they need. They're not wrinkled or dull like before. Now they're firm, plump, and smooth to the touch. The roots are no longer shriveled or dry. Instead, they're plump, firm, and have a healthy green or white appearance, depending on the light and moisture level. That vibrant color means they're actively absorbing nutrients and oxygen. You can also spot lots of new root tips growing. Those tiny, bright green or whitish tips are a strong indicator of new development. It means the plant feels safe and strong enough to expand its root system, which is essential for overall health. A solid, healthy root system like this is the foundation for strong foliage, long-lasting blooms, and continuous growth. After 28 days, the orchid blooms are showing a beautiful transformation, especially the yellow variety. The flowers now appear much fresher and livelier, with vibrant yellow petals that are no longer dull or wilted like before. And that's it for today's orchid care update. Thanks so much for watching and joining me on this journey to healthier, stronger plants. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a tip. Drop a comment below to share your own orchid stories or questions. I love hearing from you.